Hello guys, I'm Dipali Chandel and I welcome you all over here in the continuation with our tutorial of word embedding, different techniques of it. So over here we're gonna study about sentence embedding now. In the last class we completed the word embedding. So what is sentence embedding? What happens in the sentence embedding? Sentence embedding allow us to find the numerical representation of the sentences. That means it allow us to find the vector for the sentences. Like in the previous tutorial, we able to find the vector for the words. Over here, we will able to find the vector for the complete sentences instead of the words. Fine. Now we can do sentence embedding by two techniques. First of all, we have a Doc2Vec model in the Gensim library that we can use, and the second one is Sent2Vec library itself. Fine. Now let's proceed with the coding part of it. So basically, Doc2Vec Gensim model, it is opposite to Word2Vec model. Okay, it gives us the vector form of the sentences instead of the words, or we can find the vector for the paragraph as well instead of words. Okay, so we can say Doc2Vec is the modified version of Word2Vec. Fine. Now let's start. So over here, first of all the imports. So this Gensim downloader contain my text8 data. So I'm loading that text8 data over here with the help of this Gensim downloader. Okay, in the variable data set. Then one by one, all the paragraphs or sentences which are there in the text8 data, that I'm gonna read with the help of this statement over here, and that will get stored in this variable data. Now I want to see the length of it. So what is the length of it? We have 1701 paragraphs, and I want to see the first paragraph. So the words in the first paragraph are these, as you can see. Okay, it's going on. Fine. Now moving forward. Now over here, I created a function that will give me tagged paragraphs. Okay, that means paragraph and its tagging. Like a paragraph, okay, words of a paragraph, then the tag for it will be for the first paragraph the tag will be 0, then for the second paragraph tag will be 1, and for the third paragraph the tag will be 2. Like this we will get the tags as well for the individual paragraphs. Fine. Now this over here I'm calling this tag document function, and instead of instead of loading all the 1700 sentences, okay, 1700 paragraphs over here, these many paragraphs we have, right? Instead of loading these many paragraphs, I'm just loading over here or just reading over here, you can say 100 paragraphs. Okay, and I'm storing that in the format of list. Fine. In the variable data for training. Now I want to see the first paragraph. Okay, so what I will write, or you can write simply like this, data set for trainings, and then 0. Okay, or you can write colon 1. That means 1 will not be included. Before 1 everything will be included, that is only the 0. That means first paragraph. We can see first paragraph over here. Okay, now with the help of the Gensim library and its model package, there is a Doc2Vec package, okay, where we have Doc2Vec function in which we have to pass these parameters. With the help of the object of this Gensim model Doc2Vec, okay, I'm gonna, with the help of build a vocab function, we're gonna build the vocab with the help of data for training variable, which contain all of my 100 paragraphs. Fine. With the help of those paragraphs, we will build the vocab over here. Now, see the output of this statement. That is, we want to read the first paragraph with the tag as well, because over here you can see in the data for training, I am calling the tag data function. And tag data function is giving me the paragraph and the tag as well, all the paragraphs along with their tags. So this is my, you can say, paragraph, all the words in that paragraph, Okay, and let's see the tag for it. Obviously it will be 0. Yeah, see. Okay, these many words in the first paragraph, and the tag for that paragraph is 0. Fine. I hope this is clear to you. Now, okay. Now after that, I want to see the vector for this sentence. Okay. So first I have to split it. So I'm splitting it. Then I'm passing it inside the info vector function with the help of this Gensim model Doc2Vec object. Okay, so it is giving me vectors for a vector for, that is coordinates for this sentence. Okay. Now I want to see my second paragraph. How many paragraph we loaded in the data for training variable? 100. Out of which I want to see the second paragraph. So this is my second paragraph. Okay, what will be the tag for it? Obviously the tag for it will be 1. Fine. Now I want to see the vector for the second paragraph. As you can see, I'm writing over here 1, which implied, I'm passing the tag over here. So the tag for the second paragraph is 1. Fine. So it will give me this docvax function. Docvax. This function will give me, you can say, vectors for the any of my paragraph. Okay. So I want to see the vectors for the second paragraph. So these are my vectors for the second paragraph. Fine. Now I want to see the most similar paragraphs out of my 100 paragraphs. Okay, a most similar paragraph, most similar to the first paragraph, most similar paragraph out of all the paragraphs to the first paragraph, because the tag here I am passing is 0. So you can see 57, that means 58th paragraph, then 57th, then 5th paragraph, then 43rd paragraph, 47th, 94th, then 49th. Okay, that means the paragraph which has the tag 57, then which has the tag 56, which has the tag 4, which has the tag 42, like this. Fine. And this is their similarity ratio with the first paragraph. Fine. Now I want to see the similarity between two unseen sentences, so, or phrases you can pass. So I am passing this one. This is my complete name. Okay, first I have to split them. So obviously they are exactly same, so the similarity should be 1. So for that I need to use this function similarity underscore unseen underscore docs, and I have to pass these two sentences along with the split function. Fine. I hope this is clear to you. Now let's jump to the Sent2Vec Python package. So this Sent2Vec Python package allows us to encode sentences with more flexibility. Okay, and this Sent2Vec has dependencies on other libraries like Gensim, NumPy, Spacey, Transformers, and Torch. Fine. And let's jump to the coding part of it. So I have to install the Sent2Vec library. So I already done with it. With this statement, you can install it with this command. Now these are some imports that we have to do. And this is the list of my sentences. Now I'm creating the object of my vectorizer. Okay, now with the help of bird function I'm passing this list inside this bird function. Okay, and with the help of this vectors function I will get the vectors for all these 3 sentences which is inside my list sentences. Fine. So those vectors will be stored in the vectors underscore bird. So I can see the vectors for first sentence. This is my first sentence. Okay, so vectors for it is this one, dot dot dot, that means it is huge in length, we can guess. Fine. Now the vector for it for the second sentence, this is my second sentence, for it is this one, and vector for the third sentence which is this one, so this is the vector for it. Okay, now I want to see the vector for the first sentence. So simple, I am passing vectors underscore but with it I am passing 0, so it is giving me vectors for the first sentence. As you can see, because it was representing for all the 3 sentences, so it gave us dot 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 over here. Fine. Now we can see in detail all the vectors for the first sentence. How many, what is the length? Okay, fine. Yeah. Now, moving forward, I want to see the similarity of second sentence and third sentence with the first sentence. Okay, so this is my vectors of the first sentence, and this will give me vectors for the second sentence, and this will give me vector for the third sentence. Okay, now with the help of this, in the spatial library, we in the distance module we have a cosine function, so it will give me cosine similarity. Fine. So over there you can see I'm passing first sentence. I want to find the similarity between first sentence and second sentence, then first sentence and third sentence. Okay, so over here 0.04, that means 0.42% of similarity, no, 4.2% of similarity between first sentence and the second sentence. Okay, and 19.2% similarity, yeah, 19.2% similarity between uh, first sentence and the third sentence over here, this much. Fine. Now we can see the vector for all the sentences with the help of vectors function with the help of the object of the vectorizer. So fine. Now we are done with the sentence embedding as well. I hope this tutorial which was on the word different techniques of the word embedding, this was clear to you. We'll meet you soon with the next series. Okay, thank you very much.